Kids are always going to have birthday parties and colds and homework, and you just keep going. You figure it out. So you're either dealing with that not in nursing school, or you're dealing with that while you're in nursing school. So
I prayed for the direction and what path I wanted to go on. Once I got my answer, once I got my answer from that, I went ahead and started. I made an appointment with Hartford Community College registration and financial aid, because as a mom, you need those resources and you need to set up a plan.
I was already pursuing nursing before I was blessed with baby Nigel. He's a joy and one of my greatest motivation. So being a proud new mom to baby Nigel have added deeply to my purpose of being a nurse.
Courage. Like women, we are so resilient. We can do anything. So all you have to do is have the thought, and then you meet with an advisor, and then you take an entrance exam, and then you start one prerequisite, and then you're like me, looking back, going into fourth semester, wondering how you got through this far, but you did. So if you want to start, I just say just start with the thought.
Being in Hartford, the resources that we get, they are amazing. Starting from accessibility center to the testing center to amazing professors. And they keep us reminding there is power in clear, timely communication. They'll support you, whether you need a prenatal clinic day and there is an exam, they are ready to accommodate you. So don't hold back. If you want to be a nurse and you're already a mom, there is those accessibility that you can utilize.
So I have 6 children, ranging in age 26 to 5. We just managed to get it done. You know, I rely on my daughter. She's the best big sister and helper possible. My little ones, I might pull out my note cards and there might be drawings for me on my note cards or in my textbooks. But that's part of, you know, being a mom as well as a nursing student, and you just figure it out.
We have a huge support system for my son, my aunt, his father's family. Everyone's very hands-on. So that way I can create the time beforehand, before my classes start, to make sure I had time to study and work on the homework assignments and quizzes and tests and all that.
Like women, we are so resilient. We can do anything. So all you have to do is have the thought, and then you meet with an advisor, and then you take an entrance exam, and then you start one prerequisite, and then you're like me, looking back, going into fourth semester, wondering how you got through this far, but you did.
Now, why are you doing this? It's for the brighter future of a family. You want them to have the best of the best. And despite the challenges that come in, getting to know that you have God, you have determination, you have that consistency, you reach your finish line. Getting to know giving up is not portion. I got this, and you make it.
Personally, for me, online worked better for me because my son is in multiple sports. He's also in daycare. So just do what works best for your schedule. Another thing would be to don't let doubt creep in, because doubt will creep in. You'll start second guessing yourself, and you have to just go ahead and just do it. Just do it. Just sign up.
Like, why did you begin this journey? And I say it's because I want us to have a better future, and also for our son. And he said, like, every time you're leaving that door, get to know you're doing this for him. You're doing this for us. And that always gives me a smile. And funny thing, especially when we go to clinicals, he always send me videos and pictures of him. And that usually make me smile. So even now when I'm having a rough day, when I look at that, the baby trying to call mama, even though he's still too young, keep me, motivated and give me a smile. It energizes me. I would say like he's my energy.
So Mother's Day is this Sunday. We will not be celebrating Mother's Day this Sunday because I have a major OB maternal health final on Monday. Part of being a mom and a nursing student is getting with your family and understanding what your struggles and your schedule. So we will be celebrating another day. We chose Monday.
I will say managing your time is very important. And what comes into that is how you choose your classes. So what I like to do is, because I'm online, I like to stagger my start dates and end dates. So if like I'm doing a full 12-week semester, sometimes I'll pick up a 5-week class to start in the beginning, but have the rest of those classes rock out the full 12 weeks.
The professors at Hartford have been absolutely amazing, because they are mothers as well. So if you have a sick child at home, they understand because they may have a sick child at home. They are supportive. They have makeup days built into our schedule. So they understand that life happens and they're here to support us. So I've loved my experience at Hartford. I would recommend it to anyone.
Don't be so hard on yourself. That have really helped me, because sometimes looking for that perfection affects how we see ourselves parents as students and also as a new mom. So seeing like you don't have to be hard on yourself. It's gonna be all right. God's timing is the best. And one step at a time, one test at a time, one diaper change at a time, and one, sometimes we even study with him and I say like, how do I do this, Nigel? And then he'll smile and boom, we got this.
So there's some advice as a mother: create the village, pray about it, and just do it. Just do it. You're not going to regret it. He is my biggest motivator. Yeah. And he's the reason why I'm getting my degree. I'm going into social work to work with kids in the foster care system. I was adopted myself. So that is another big motivator. So find your motivators as well. All right. Is it all done? Goodbye.